Okay, folks, so today we're going to look at something a little different. So previously I looked at S-Desk Linux, and they have since updated to GNOME 45 and updated a couple of the applications, and definitely looking more polished than it did previously. So well done to the developers or developer. However, what I'm going to look at today is the Swirl web browser, which becomes part of, you named it, S-Desk Linux. And from what I can tell, this looks like to be a custom-built web browser that the developer has created or is working on. And this is what we're going to look at today. So we're looking at Swirl. So, well, where do we start? Well, looking at it up here, the options, new tab. So new tabs at the bottom here. We can close a tab, a new window. Okay, so new window. Then you can edit, we can refresh a page. I assume that these, what are lined out, haven't been implemented yet, so there's no search functionality. You can clear your downloads. They have an interesting settings menu over here. You can go in incognito, disable cookies, the Swirl tab system, show bookmarks, default search engine. I don't know what the Swirl tab system is. I'll just leave it like that, and then go back to home to close that. Clear browser background. Okay, so that's all pretty much the same here. And if you click on these here, it's basically shortcuts. So here it's the to search, and I know there's tracking prevention, and this thing opens up cookies again and or settings again, etc. So I don't know if I need to close the browser before things will take effect. So firstly, of course, looking at their own website, talking about S-Desk and their store, and their own website loads pretty quick and pretty cool here. And of course, this of course shows about the Swirl browser. Don't talk about too much of the technical side of things. Right. And I don't see any plugins or the ability to add plugins yet, so I'm sure that'll come in time. Okay, interestingly enough, they've got a couple of sites here. So YouTube is supposed to see will YouTube work out of the box. Should be pretty interesting. So let me search. Gosh, it's hard. Okay, so I look at one of my previous videos and I click on them. Seems to be relatively stable. Seems to play pretty well, actually. Respect, there's a lot of browsers that can't do YouTube, so that's just semi decent, actually, or very decent. DuckDuckGo, Microsoft.com, Mozilla, right, and of course searching the internet. So I wonder, can I just search something in here? So let's say Arch Linux. Okay, so just the same type of search. All right, and if I go videos here, assume it should probably do the same. Okay, so let's do the acid test for web browsers. Right, I'm going to do the acid test 3, and the browser scores 97. Failed 3 tests, passed a lot of them. So yeah, it took 69, took 4 attempts, less than perfect. Really not bad. Back does work. It's actually pretty fast, isn't it? I must admit. Clicking a website slows very quickly. Really, I mean, just general browsing around. is quite interesting. But let's look at a site more taxing. So let's go to Reddit. Okay. Doesn't seem to be too slow or anything. Okay, just pause there for a second, but yeah, well, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad performance at all. Does freeze for a few minutes, but okay. I assume obviously all of these websites here are known to be working properly. Otherwise, they wouldn't be showing it to you, or showing it to us, should I say? So let's say we want to look at something like. Let's go Australia. Okay, so a lot of these just do tend to load. And how if I have multiple tabs? Don't know what makes this different than the previous setting. Thank you. And yeah, it's quite interesting to see the, of course, ads. Yeah, even with the additional ads being loaded, doesn't seem to be too slow. So let's do something like internet radio. All right. So basically tune in. And let's do ESPN. An error code. All right, fine. Let's go stuff you should know. An error code. Yeah, maybe it's my setup. Maybe it's not the browser. Anything? No. Okay, interesting. Okay, or let's say website Notion. I'm not going to log into my account. Not too bad. Definitely seems. Let's look at templates. That should open this thing up in a view of Notion. And surprisingly, it seems to actually handle this. I am impressed. View page source. Okay, so it's basic source viewing. Okay, let's go back to home. Seemingly go home doesn't seem to clear the URL completely, which is fine. Let's do Pluto TV. Didn't I just type in Pluto TV and do search? Okay, that's what's weird. Pluto TV. Pluto TV. Okay, now still at the bottom have all of these here, so I can't right click on them or anything. Yeah, a little slower at this point. I don't think Pluto's gonna load. Yeah, so definitely able to load a couple of things here. Whether it's gonna play it. Oh, it does. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's just some websites that work and some that don't work. So let's say we want to go to Google. So can write www.google.com and it's going to search it. Is anything I put in here going to force me to search? What if I put the whole I have to put in the whole URL. I haven't had to do that in a long time. Identify my web browser. Right. What is my browser? And what is my user agent? Oh, and that's a big ad. Yeesh. The user agent is Swirl. Nice. That's pretty cool. And I say that's cool because a lot of browsers will try to fake another browser to seem to be more compatible. So this does pick up at least that it is Swirl. JavaScript's enabled. Cookies enabled. Yes, it gave us that option. Is do not track enabled? No. Okay. Yep. Pop-ups are enabled. It would be nice if we could disable that. Oh man. Got to go back. What? Close this window? What happened? This is my webpage gone. Interesting way how it handles pop-ups. But yeah. Definitely interesting browser. Doesn't seem to recover yet after a crash has been forced off, but looks like it's work in progress, and look forward to reading more technical details about this browser and understanding what sort of engine are they using in the back end. So really would be interesting and great to know that. Look forward to seeing the browser develop and become more stable and have more features added to it, hopefully with additions of some plugins. But folks, yeah, have you tried this browser? Do you use it? Do you have your own thoughts? Let me know below. Thanks for watching and bye for now.